Hello and welcome back to the top 100 maps of all time with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very, very welcome. And today we reached number 22, the last in a gaggle of maps which all have a 93% approval rating and have all been separated on countback from each other. And it's been so tight that some of the countback changes between these maps have been as small as 1% of 1%. Negligible differences. So the difference between 22nd and 29th is the thinness of an eyelash. Probably not even that. Today we've got a creator who we're going to see again. We've not seen the last of them. This isn't their top map on the top 100, but boy is it glorious. So glorious. With a 93% approval rating at number 22, it's Pineridge River by IhmeHihhuli trademark. So, river map. If you're looking for a river map with one strong highway running across it, then this could be it. If you're looking for a decent, realistic feeling map, this could be it. I mean, IhmeHihhuli, they're a great creator. Any of their maps you're going to have a good time on. This would definitely be one of them. Right, no DLC required for today's map. There are only 6 items listed as requirements, one of which is Network Extensions 2. We'll be using the regular temperate theme and the relight film LUT. The map was uploaded to the workshop in July of 2020 and currently has, at the time of recording, 9,474 subscribers, 908 of which have marked this as a favourite. It has a 5-star rating on Steam from 344 votes, and I reviewed this in the groundbreaking episode 1001. Yes. Seems like a long time ago now, but yeah, I remember going into the thousands, getting really excited by these things. So yeah, episode 1001, where I gave this 5 stars for aesthetics, 4 for detail, and 5 for gameplay potential. So, in terms of journeying across the map, I think here's your start square. Intersection there gives it away. You've got 2 options really. We can come in from here and get there very quickly, or we can come in from there and get there a little bit more slowly. We do have a couple of bridges to cross in this direction. I think if this was just a cross-plane environment, we would have come in the short way and just get into the meat of the map quicker that way. But given we get a couple of bridges to explore, I think we go in from the long route and enjoy the map from this direction. There we go. Now, we've been here before with dams and allowing water time to settle down. And what I normally do is I always say to you guys, give the water, especially with dams, give the water time to settle. But I usually either don't have time to, or I forget to allow time for the water to settle. And then I end up making apologies, saying it's a BonBon issue, not a map issue, blah de blah de blah. Today is an exception to the rule, because not only have I had plenty of time to let the game settle down and for the water to settle, I've had so much time to let the water settle, and I loaded Cities Skylines up. It was early evening. Yeah, it was early evening, and I give it half an hour. Well, not even half an hour to settle down. But I had a little job, a little chore to do. Went off and did my chore. Gave the game time to settle down. First bridge is coming up here. Suspension and arches. I don't remember this. Have the arches? Sorry, has the suspension spawned in? Was this deliberate? I don't remember if this was a deliberate thing. I think it looks good. I don't remember that at all. You can argue you don't need one if you've got the other, but I think as an aesthetic thing, that's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Yeah, I'm sorry. As first of our bridges there, I got distracted. Right, yeah. So yeah, I had a chore. I had to basically, I knew I was going to be away from the computer, but it would give it plenty of time for the game to settle down and for the water to settle. Then I need, we've got a few floating rocks. That's a mod issue. Seeing that on some maps at the moment. That is fixable, but that is a BonBon issue, not a map issue. Don't let that bother you. Want to see the map with the original and how it's supposed to look, with the link to the original review 1001 is in the description. So anyway, yes, so I went and did my thing. Then I got tired, so I left the game running because I didn't want to have to boot it all up again. And then I didn't get a chance to record this, and the morning came round and I had work to do, so I went and did a day's work. I was very tired at the end of the day's work, had a little nap, game is still running, and I'm currently recording this at silly o'clock in the morning, about 36 hours after I booted the game up. The game's been running for what I'm saying is the game has been running for 36 hours. If the water has not sorted itself out by now, it never will, right? Loving the pillar work here. Look at the these little areas down here. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good looking bridges. Good looking bridges from a good looking creator. I'm not sure. I mean, IhmeHihhuli could actually. They might make me look like a prince, and trust me, well, when I say a prince, a fairy tale prince. I know in this country we have had a few princes that kind of don't really fit the fairy tale prince. But at the end of the day, yes, I'll take it on the chin. I know I'm no fairy tale prince, and maybe IhmeHihhuli makes me look like a fairy tale. It's probably more likely I make them look like a fairy tale prince. But yeah, a good looking creator in terms of the work they produce is good looking work. So yes, I'm sure IhmeHihhuli is indeed a very aesthetically pleasing individual. I've no idea. I genuinely have no idea. But yes, I'm sure compared to me, they are sexy AF, right? I don't mind. Listen, I'm happy in my own skin. I'm happy. I'm confident, and I don't need to be a good-looking individual. Where's this going? There we go. It's a start square. I'm all about personality. If you've got personality, you're good with me, bozos. Right, there's your start square over here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty neat, isn't it? Pretty neat, right there by the river. I wonder what the river's called. We come up with a good name for the river in the comments. There might be a clue in the name of the map, by the way, just in case you're there going, oh, good question, BonBon. Yeah, I am fully aware there is a clue in the name of the map. Actually, there's a little bit of credit here. See how we've got a little bit of separation here between the road and the roads here. The way that it all, so I'm going to say glitches. It doesn't glitch, but this is where you can get that little bit of separation, and you get a little bit of blue mantle and a little bit of elevated ground level road at ground level, that kind of thing. And we haven't. This is right on the edge of what the game will allow you to do before it separates away. And Immy has got it absolutely. I mean, if you're going to push things to the limit, push things to the limit, right? And that has been absolutely squeezed as much as it will be allowed to be squeezed. Then we have another big old bridge. Again, all of the pillar work, really tightly packed together pillars. These make these bridges stand out. The tightly packed together pillars there make that pretty iconic. I absolutely adore that work. Then we have the double span over here. Only part of that is over water, part of it over the road. Very nice indeed. And then that will head off towards the edge of the map over there, one more little bridge to explore, and that's a good simple one. A nice height on that bridge as well. All very nice indeed. Let's check the topography before we... No, let's do the castle. We're right by the castle. Ooh, it's a castle. Right. Let's have a little look-see at the castle. So I think this road... Where's this road actually spill off from? Doesn't actually connect up with anything. Right. Doesn't actually connect up with anything. At this point, it's something that you'll be able to do yourself as part of the build. But it's a nice little road. Very nice little road. Ignore the floating rocks. I don't know exactly what's causing them. Do have a little bit. I don't think this was there last time. Again, we do have a little bit of glitchiness going on here, which actually will be a bit of blue mantle. But again, check out the original review for how it's supposed to look. And then this road bends and wends and winds up to the castle, where, ignoring the floating rocks again, which is kind of spoiling it a little bit because that's part of the castle detailing. Can't really do anything about that. My grumble, probably I would have said something about the walls going through the towers. That would have been a minor grumble in terms of possibly the cost of the 5th star for detailing. Also, the rotation of the castle towers with the doors on the outside. That again would probably make a loss of a point or two in my own personal scorings. We'll come and check out the dams in a minute. I just want to check out the topography. I did say the topography before. Let's do that now. So we've got a really nice set. Well, first of all, the main river here. It's good and wide. And I'm really liking the riverbank work. This is a very nice sand texture along the edges here. And, I mean, bulks of trees right up to the edge. It does feel like a wilderness river, doesn't it? It really does feel like a wilderness river. And then we have these feeders just coming down, topping up the river. Little splashes of water here and there. And again, good looking little feeder rivers there with lots of potential for little hunting lodges, something like that, dotted up in this area. It does feel like a wilderness. I'm loving it. These little cliff areas do add that little third dimension. And again, if you're building a city or a small town over here, that's going to make for some really good aesthetic backdrops for your screenshots. I'm loving that idea also. We head up to the top, the top of the tributaries up here. We've got just like, it's just chiseled away. Again, floating rocks. Apologies for that. That's just one of those things that will be fixed by you when you load up the map. Won't take you very long to work out what's causing the problem, if it happens for you at all. But yes, I'm just loving the way that the water has just etched away here. It is so natural and so beautifully done. Exquisite. Exquisite is the word I'm going to use. I'm happy to use that word. Don't often use words such as exquisite. And yeah, that is right there with exquisite. And just some exceptional work across the whole. Again, over here, just look at the seams here. Just look at that. Look at it. Look at it and learn. You'll become a better map maker if you can produce topography like this. It is just, it catches your breath, doesn't it? It just absolutely catches your breath. It doesn't even need to be this good. It doesn't need to be this good. There's absolutely no purpose for it being this good. Oh man, So beautiful. Right, anyway, dams. Damn it. Well, we have rail. We'll have a little look at the... we've got a little rail bridge going on here. With the... this is a bit... I don't remember... This looks a little glitchy. Again, I'm thinking it hasn't quite loaded in as well as it did in the original review. But again, maybe it has. Maybe I'm misremembering. But that still looks good. It looks better from a distance. And it does from a close-up, that one, on this particular load. But again, like I say, if you've got any issues, you'll be able to fix them by loading in the map. It might even load in perfectly for you. Just one of those things. Mods and mods and mods and stuff. Right, down here to everybody's favourite factory. I'm changing the words now. Used to be Dom Dom. Anyway, got a double dam. Double dam. Double it down. One behind the other, leading to the reservoir, which has had time for its water levels to settle. Oh man, if it had any more time, it might have dried out. Oh, wow. Look, what can I tell you? It's a river map. It's a... Oh, we've got these little... Let's just check out these little islands down here. Okay, this just... yeah, with the floating rocks. Oops. Oops. Yeah. Alright, I think we've seen most of it now, right? I think we've seen most of it. I'm spellbound by this. By the erosion work. By the tree work. The seams. The texture. The whole thing. And it's been put together. It's one theme. It's not a theme mix. It's one simple theme. And we're getting real complexity out of the map. It's a beauty. IhmeHihhuli's Pineridge River, our 22nd best map of all time. Wow. Just wow. And you're going to be wowed again tomorrow. I absolutely promise you, as we get to number 21, very, very close to the top 20 maps. I think once we get to the top 20, I'm probably just going to stop narrating. We'll sit there with our jewels dropped on every single one of them. Probably. Or I will narrate. What the hell? It's YouTube. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing, for joining me for another one of these. Make sure you're around for tomorrow's. You're subscribed. You've hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of these now. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Big shout out to all the BonBon buddies on Patreon and YouTube membership for supporting the channel. You are the very, very best, and I love you very, very much.